Well, good morning, Level 1 Tappers. How are you all? I hope you're having a quiet and safe and gentle Easter weekend. I'm delighted to be bringing you the first of the next course of tap for you, and lots of new tunes and new routines to get your teeth into. So this week, the first week, it's the bass class, okay? So there'll be lots of new material here, which if you do it every week, at least once a week, you will really get the hang of it. Much like every first week, I work from my notes, I introduce you to every exercise nice and gradually, without the music and then with the music on. Sometimes I'll face you, sometimes I'll back you, depending on what I think will be most helpful to you. But of course, the beauty of being at home, maybe the one silver lining, is that you can press pause whenever you want to on the video and just take that exercise through again. Yes, they're not without their challenges this term, and I've really, hopefully you'll really enjoy what I've provided for you today. So, without further ado, let's do your warm-up. As it is the bass class that we're not going to then repeat, I'm not going to add on week by week, so the exercises are going to feel quite long sometimes. Again, plenty to get your teeth into as you do the class again and again. What you will get from us every week is another little routine. So you should do your bass class, and then next week there'll be another little routine to look forward to. Then you should do that after you've done the whole class, add on the next routine, and every week thereon it will be another little routine to add on. Okay, so it should be quite a fun term. Just wish we could be doing it in person, I really do. So your warm-up, guys, is a nice thorough warm-up. It's called In the Mood. Pretty sure you all have heard the song. And we're going to start with our right leg. Let's make sure you can see my feet. And we're just going to take a nice strong opposition arm line, and we're going to raise our right foot, keeping the supporting knee soft and your core engaged. And we're going to do 8 straight taps to the front, 8 heels. Yes, then we're going to turn out from the hip gently, 8 ball beats, and then find a wider parallel for 8 heels. Then repeat on the left, 8 straight taps, 8 heels, turn out for 8 balls, and back to parallel for 8 heels. Then we break that down to 4 of each, 4 of each, Here's where your brain needs to kick in a little bit. 2 of each, 2 of each, 2 of each, 2 of each. 2 here, 2 here, 2 open, 2 wider, and then the fun really starts. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Don't worry if you don't get this first time. It's just a warm-up, remember? It's just getting those ankles going. But by week 4, you will be nailing this warm-up, okay? Then, finishing there, you'll already have your legs wide, so just give me 8 ball beats, keeping those knees soft and spongy and your weight forwards. 8 heels. Lovely jubbly. Moving into part 2, it's straight taps in all of your different positions. So straight taps to the front, take them to the side, leaning slightly forward, take them on the diagonal line, which is your position for drop shuffles, remember, and maxi forwards. Taking it there, and then bring them all the way back and change. So front for 8, side, use that core, stay nice and low, you'll be fine. Then, on the spot, just some step heels, coming forward with tap step heels for 8. I'll try not to make sure my feet don't get out the camera. Step heels on the spot for 8. And then, cheeky, pick up step heels for 8. Just do it, don't think about it too much, but start with the pick up. Pick up step, pick up, 5, 6. Then we have another little groove on the spot. And finally, quick, just get those feet fired up and get yourself a bit aerobically warm. 8 tap springs or tap steps facing each of the 4 sides of your room. Phew, that's a lot there. I think you're all right if I face you for this one. It's not too tricky and I want you to see my feet. Here we go. Woo! We're cooking, guys. Bouncing those knees, swinging those arms. I'll come forward a little bit. Ready? 8 straight. 5, 6, 7, heels. Turn out ball beats. Lovely. And heels. On the left, guys. Straight laps. Soft knees. Heels. Get down. Get that weight forwards. Ball beats out. Heels. Oh, that's tricky timing. 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Open. warm up, guys. Well done. How did that feel? Yes, quite a long epic warm up. Do it again if you need to. Get it into your body. If you weren't sure of the patterning, go over it again. And make sure you try and keep those heels off on those tap steps going round. They're quick. Well done, everyone. Bit of a challenge for you, that warm up. But in a few weeks, you'll have it nailed. So we're moving on. As of last term, we started doing a really distinctive shuffle warm-up, shuffle drill. And here's a new one for you to get your teeth into. It's even. It's looking at even rhythms, okay? You're going to do for me shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, clap. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's just have a go at that together. Heels just off if you can, tummies tight, knees bent. Remember that tiny little hinge at the hip, not down here, just slightly forwards, yeah? Weight on the balls of the feet, knees soft. We go on the right leg, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, clap. On the left, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, clap. Let's do that again and I'll count it. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. How was that, folks? All right? Good. 2 shuffle hop steps. Just keep them to the front today. Shuffle, hop step, shuffle, hop step. Tiniest hop there. Don't forget you can do a heel if you'd rather. And it's even. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then finish the pattern with shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, clap. Then the whole thing goes on the left leg. All right? Mark it all the way through on the right for me first. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, change, shuffle, step. Whoa, nice even shuffles. I'm sure they were amazing. If not, just have another go. But we're going to mark it on the left now. Remember, nice strong back taps on all your shuffles, team. Yes, always bring them back sharply. On the left and off we go. Shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, clap. Shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, clap. Shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step. Shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, clap. Right, I'm going to back you. Do it with me. That's section 1. You're going to love section 2 and then we'll put the music on and do the whole thing. Are you ready? I'm backing you. 5, 6, on the right we go. Shuffle, hop, step. Shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, clap. Left, shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step. Shuffle, hop, step. Shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step. How was that? I actually don't think it's quite that fast. So if you nailed it there, you're all over this. Don't worry about it, level 1, you're fine. Part 2 is a little different. Rhythmically, we're going and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8, okay? So you're catching that triple rhythm now and you're quite used to these now. Da 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 da. And the footwork is side shuffles, shuffle step, pause with your front leg up, clap, step, shuffle step, clap, step, shuffle step, clap, step. So you'll notice that went on the same leg. You change legs, you stay on the right leg, you stay on the right leg, you stay on the right leg, because we're interrupting it with a clap and another step. Shuffle, step, clap, step, shuffle, step, clap, step. Can you see that? Have a go with me. It's quite funky once you get it. Da, 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 da. Soft on those knees, remember. Weight forward, remember. How's that, guys? Hold it, do the clap before you put that left leg down again. Good, okay. Let's give that a go on the other side now, and then I'll put it into a little pattern for you. Starting with your left leg. Shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, clap step, shuffle step, clap step, shuffle step, clap step. Ready? 6, 7, 8. Da, da, da. Just going to keep the ending really, really simple there. At the end, we're just going to bring in da, da, da. Okay? I'm going to back you, do that whole thing with me. On the right first. Shuffle step, shuffle step, shuffle step, clap step. In 5, in 6, in 7, and go. 3 on the right, go. And stay, and stay, and stay. 2 change. And stay, and stay, and stay. Change. Whoa, good try. Give that another go, but we're going to go. If you want to pause it, feel free, but I'm going to take you through on the left side now, because you've just brought the last one in. Da, da, da. Starting on the left, 6, 7, 8. And a change, and a change, and a stay, back down, and a stay, back down. Change. And stay. And change, and 3 on the same. Good. And change, and 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that's funky, isn't it? You're going to love the music, I hope. I really like it. It's a funky tune by Harry Styles. Okay? Don't forget the first section is your shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, clap. Thought you might like this as a bit of a brain teaser, level ones. Are you alright? Here we go. Shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, shuffle, step. Shuffle, ball change, shuffle, step, clap. On the left. On the right. Shuffle, ball, step. I hope, as much as I do. So keep going on it. Hopefully it will loosen up the ankles quite nicely there. Ready for another one? This one, guys, is a little pick-up routine, I suppose. It's in lots of little sections. You're going to have a little bit of a mambo cha-cha-cha feel on this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go stepping across to the corners with a step, heel, cross, heel, back, heel, step, ball, change. Cross, heel, back, heel, step, ball, change. Go across to your right corner first, then across to your left corner next. Ba, 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 da, da, da. Ma, and ba, oh, cha, cha, cha. Two sounds, da, da, da. Two sounds on the toes. So you bring the heels down, but try, remember for me, to stay up on the balls of the feet here in the middle. Okay, happy with that first section? That's your little intro, and we do 8 of those. Then, and this is really fun, we're going to do 2 paradiddles, nice and steady tempo. Paradiddle, paradiddle. Stamp across, ball, change, stamp across, ball, change, stamp. Okay, so it's corner to corner, then front. Then When the other leg is ready, are you with me? Paradiddle. Paradiddle, paradiddle. Down, up, front. Stamp, ball change, down. Yes? Heavy, light, heavy, light, stamp. Okie dokie. So, paradiddle with me on the right. Paradiddle, paradiddle. Stamp, up, stamp. Left. 2 paradiddles, go across. And front. How was that? So putting all that together, in fact, we'll bring the right leg across to your left corner first, team. Sorry, come with me this way. Step, heel, change. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Da, 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 da. Let's say we finished on the 8 there. Your weight has come down onto that left leg, so your right leg is free. Are you with me? Paradiddles. Da, 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 da. Down, up, da, 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 da. Yes? Good? All right, well done. You're halfway through already. You know this step really well. Step, pick up, dig, step, pick up, dig. It's the one where you're taking your pick up to the side. 1 and 2, there we go. 3 sounds, step, pick up, dig, step, pick up, dig. 4 of those. Then we go, tap, step, heel, pick up, dig. Tap, step, heel, pick up, dig. Almost your 7 up, but not quite. Just get those 2 heels down before the pick up, dig. Da, 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 da. And try not to turn out, yes? Okay, so you've got step, pick up, dig, 2, 3, 4, tap, step, heel, pick up, dig, pause, tap, step, heel, pick up, dig. That goes twice. And then it's back to step, pick up, dig. Da, 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 da. That's a tricky transition there, because you've got to find the and 1 and 2. Yeah, so make sure you find that and 1 and 2. All right, and then we're just going to repeat that combo, all right? That will do for today on that one. Cheeky new move to teach you soon, but I think I'll save that for one of the add-ons. Right, it's going to come straight in pretty much. Stepping your right foot across, my lovelies. Are you ready? Here we go! Step, change. 2, good. Step, cross it over. That's 4, you've got it. Listen, if you missed the odd pick up there, not to worry, you will get them. Just remember to soften your knees and to raise your toes just before you need to snatch it back. Da, 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 da. Yes? Remember, your ankles might be a bit out of practice, so don't worry if it takes a few goes to get that one. Brilliant start, team, with 3 big combinations in. And I'd like to look at your time steps now. So, just as a drill, let's try some pick-up time steps. Let's do 4 singles and 4 doubles. Let's just keep them really clean, no breaks, just straight to the front, starting with your stamp on 8. 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7. 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. There's your singles. Now your doubles with a tap step or a tap spring. 4, if you can get that in. And then back to 4 singles. So that was what we're going to do. Take a breath. I'm going to as well. Take a breath, just chill. And let's just try some tap steps on the spot, in place. Remember, I missed one there. Remember that the leg comes from the back. Try and keep your knees roughly in line. And strike the foot, the ball of the foot that is, next to the other leg, not out here. You're going to be in trouble if you start kicking them out. Underneath you, kick that weight forward. Tap step, there we go. You got it. Tap step, nice and light. That's how you create the 2 sounds on the double to change legs, okay? 4 singles, 4 doubles, just a drill, nothing difficult here. I'm back in, 4 singles, 3, 2, 1. Single, 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 double, tap, tap, 8 and 1 and 2. Single, 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 doubles. How did that go? Should we do it again? Don't worry if you missed it, but try and get back in if you can. Yes? We're going to go again. 4 singles, 4 doubles. Keep your weight back. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Single for 4. Doubles, guys. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Last time, singles. Tap. Tap, pick up, step. Doubles. How was that? If you need to, take the music off and give yourself a few minutes just to go over that. It's been a while, yeah? And that wasn't unbelievably slow because, of course, the danger of going too slowly is that it gets really laboured, right? So if you need to, just remind yourselves, if I just show you from the side, tap, step, and stamp. I haven't transferred. I'm staying central so that my leg is ready after that stamp for the next pick up. Up, up, stamp, pick up, step. Yes? Stamp, pick up, step. Stay back. Or just stay on top of your feet. Not necessarily back, but certainly don't go forwards. You haven't got time. Yeah? You were getting brilliant at that. It was just a little reminder for you. Okay, we're going to try one more thing with those pick-up time steps today, just to push you on a little bit. Don't worry, back to singles for everyone, but we're going to try and do 2 singles and a full break. And we're going to take it diagonals. Really nice to do with the pick-up time step is to work corner to corner. So what you're going to do first, folks, is stamp your right leg across to your corner. Mirror me, that's it, right leg across, stamp, pick up, hop, step, tap, step, and stamp. So I'm now facing the left corner, pick up, hop, step, tap, step, and stamp. That's my 2 time steps done. Here comes my break, pick up, hop, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, and stamp. There's my break facing the front. Now, the leg I need next is my left leg, and I need to stamp it across to the corner. Stamp, pick up, hop, step, tap, step, stamp, pick up, hop, step, tap, step, or stamp. Break to the front with your shuffles, and then come across on your next stamp. So, your break will end, shuffle, stamp, nice and flat, and then you do another stamp to start the next set of pick-up time steps. 2 time steps on diagonal, 1 break to the front. Just a quick reminder, your break starts from this moment, pick up, hop, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle, stamp. All of that was the break. So it's 2, and then it looks like you're starting a third one. Does that make sense? I know we've gone over this before, just a bit of revision. Here we go then. Again, do it as many times as you need to with me. Switch the video off, have a minute. Go make a cup of tea, whatever you need. Stamping your right leg across. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. How was that? Give your legs a shake. If you're finding it a bit fast, pause the music, do it without the music. I'm going to back you for one more set. You can do it, guys. Right foot across. 3, 2, 1. I'm sure you were doing there, team. 2 single pick-up time steps and a full single break. How'd you find that? All right, do it again, have a drink, come back to it when you need to. If you've tied yourself up in knots, as does happen with time steps sometimes, step away from it. Come back to it tomorrow, another day. Okay, brilliant, brilliant revision. And now that we're linking the singles and the doubles, there's the challenge for your brain. And the second challenge for the brain was doing the directions on the singles, okay? So great work, level 1s, on your time steps today. Keep doing it. I can't wait to see them when we can get that together. Okay, now I've got you 5 little travelling sequences, 5 little travelling steps. And when I say travelling, do what you can with them. I've tried to make sure that they go both forwards and backwards, or they go round a little bit, so that they're not particularly expansive. See what you can do with your tap boards or with the bit of kitchen floor you've got to work on, okay? And if you're on carpet, well, your taps are sounding bloody amazing today, so well done. We're going to do something with a shuffle step heel, a shuffle step heel, and a shuffle hop step. And it's just simply 4 of each, okay, guys? So remember this move, the irregular shuffle, shuffle, step heel, shuffle, step heel, shuffle, step heel, shuffle, step heel. Good, and you know this one, shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step, shuffle, hop, step. I've gone out of shot with my feet there. Here we go again. I'll start here. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Okay, nice and even, but the second set, even though the rhythm's the same, the second set should be a bit lighter. Okay, just come towards me. It's possible to do these almost on the spot, isn't it? Are you ready? On the right. 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, step, and 2, and 3, and 4. Shuffle, step, and shuffle, step, and with the hop. Good. Let's do it again. I'm going back. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle, step, and 2. Get up. Listen to those heels. And light. Up. Yes. Down and then up. Get ready to start. And 1 and 2. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Get low. Good. Weight forward, yes. And light on the balls of the feet. Good. Good job. Things to watch there are A, making sure you come in on that and 1 and 2, and also particularly on the shuffle hop steps, making sure you get the 2 sounds of your shuffle. Shuffle. 2 sounds before you do your hop step. Shuffle, hop step. You're not scratching that floor across. Yes, you're not doing a scuff or a drag. It's da da. So this is where those ankles are starting to really articulate. So just make sure you're getting 4 sounds in, yes? If not, do it without the music and listen to your feet. Listen. Da, 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 da. And 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds. Yes, I got 4 there. Am I getting 4 there? Yeah? Good job. There's your first travel. Second travel, my lovelies, is, oh, lovely. We haven't done our 6-beat riffs for a while. The challenge here is going to be that they're not slow, but I am giving you a little pause in between, okay? So let's just revise our 6-beat riff. If I face the side, so you can see what my feet are doing. 6 sounds. Ball, dig, heel, scuff, heel, dig, and then heel, ball, heel. There's your 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to have a pause, yes? Excuse the singing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Funny rhythm today, it's because of the music we're using. Okay, it's a little bit syncopated, it's quite nice. So you get a pause between each one, but you've got to come in nice and briskly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and, excuse me. There's your 6. Then you're going to do progressive 4s. Clap. 3 of those. 6-beat riff goes twice, and then 3 4-beat progressives and a clap. Shall we do that again? I think we will. Here we go, nice and slowly. Da 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 da. Wait. Da 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 da. Wait. Da 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 da. Clap. That's why we're doing 3 and a clap, so that you can start with the left leg now for the 6-beat riff. 1 and 2 1 3 and is 4. Da 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 da. Ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba. Just remember those nice floppy ankles on your 4-beat progressives. Ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba. Yeah? And they're not going to be very big because they're pretty quick. Okay? Just have a listen to the music for me. Speeds in this class, hey? Well done for just giving that a go. Just take it back. Remember, take a deep breath and make sure you're trying to come in on there. And 1 and 2 and 3, and 1 and 2 and 3, and off you go, and off you go, and keep it nice and small. Da 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 da. It helps to lower it through. Ba-da, 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 ba. Yes, you'll get the hang of it. Doesn't matter if it doesn't come this week. You've got weeks to be going over this class. Yay! Okay, I hope you like that one. We're moving, guys, into your lovely waltz tempo now. Just really simple. We're just going to do 2 little different steps. You're quite familiar with working on the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 now. So I'm upping the tempo just a little bit. It will help you if you stay on the balls of your feet as much as you can. I will back you. You're going to give me 2 basic waltz steps that you know, spring shuffle, ball change. Da, 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 da. Hop, no, what is it? Hop and 4-beat riff, I think it is. Hang on a minute. No, hop, tap, step will change. You know this one. Sorry. Basic waltz on the right. Basic waltz on the left. Hop on the left, tap, step will change on the right. Hop, right, tap, step will change on the left. Okay, do that again for me. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Hop, tap, 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 tap. Hop, tap, 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 tap. Again. Ba, 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 ba. Are you with me? Hop, tap, step will change. Hop, tap, step will change. 1 and 2 back front. 1 and 2 back front. Hop, tap, step will change. Hop, tap, step will change. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Hop, tap, step will change. Hop, tap, step will change. I know you're familiar with that. Now try it to this music.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Here we go. Swing to the right, to the left. Hop, tap, step will change. Hop, tap, step will change. Hop, tap, 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 tap. 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 How was that? That's the first combo. There's one more little bit, guys. Tap, so we go. Tap, swing and full beat, tap, swing and full beat, tap, swing and full beat. Whoa! Let me break that down for you without the music, now that you've heard it. You're going to do 3 of them on the same leg and 3 little steps, so it's not as many as that, it's not as frantic. Tap spring, 2 sounds, you know these. Tap spring or tap step, guys, you don't have to jump it, of course. Tap spring to the right, the left leg does a 4-beat riff. Da, 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 da. Yes, all 4 sounds on that left leg. Ball, heel, heel, ball. Guess what, you've got the right leg again. Tap spring and 4-beat riff. Tap spring and 4-beat riff. Tap spring and 4-beat riff. Yes, so the rhythm is and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Come again with me 3 times and then 3 little steps on the spot. Ready, onto the right. Da, 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 da. Tap swing and 1, 2, 3. Guess what? You should now have your left leg free. I'll come back. Give me 3 on the left. Tap swing and 4-beat. Tap swing and 4-beat. Tap swing and 4-beat. 1, 2, 3. Now, the only problem with me doing this in a circle is if you're following my feet, by the time I get back to you, it will look like I've changed legs. So if you can take this round in a circle, let's do it together and let's see if we can make 1 full circle doing 3 of those. Onto the right with the tap spring. Tap spring and 4-beat, tap spring and 4-beat, tap spring and 4-beat, step, step, step. Ready to go round to the left. Tap spring and 4-beat, tap spring and 4-beat, tap spring and 4-beat, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So we're going to add that onto the end. So here's the whole thing in a nutshell. 2 basic walls. One to the right. Remember to step first. Then hop, tap, step will change. Hop, tap, step will change. Basic walls to the right. Basic walls to the left. Hop, da, 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 da. Hop, da, 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 da. Tap, spring and 4-beat. 2, 3. Tap, 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 spring and 4-beat. Going round to your left. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready to give that a go? Yes? It really is quite lovely. Try not to travel too much. Do what you can in the room you have, guys.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Are you good? 2 basic walls. Off we go. Tap, 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 tap. Hop. Hop, tap, step, change. Hop, tap, step, change. Walls. Walls. Hop, tap, step, change. Tap, spring and 4-beat. 2, 3. Step, step, step on the left. Tap, swing to 4-beat. How was that? I'm going to do it again. Breathe. Onto the right, basic walls. We go. Step, shuffle, change. Step, shuffle, change. Hop, tap, step, change. Hop, tap, step, change. Hop, tap, step, change. Tap, spring and 4-beat. Da, 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 da. And 1 and 2 and 3. Step, 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 and 1 and 2. Oh, there's a nice one. pattern and direction and rhythm. Well, all three things to work on there. Yes, there's 2 sets of everything. 2 walls, hop, tap, step, will change, hop, tap, step, will change, that's 2. 2 walls, hop, tap, step, will change, hop, tap, step, will change. And then your 3 tap, step, or tap, spring, and 4 beat riff. Da da ta 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 ta, step, step, step. And that goes again to the left. Da da ta 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 ta. Give it another go. Turn me off. Turn the volume down and see if you can just follow my feet for a minute. Yes, that one's Fly Me to the Moon. That's an instrumental version I found on a Tap Music for Tap Dancers CD. Tap Music for Tap Dancers by a guy called David Leonhard. Yeah, so you could find that. But otherwise, any old waltz will do. Just keep it slow. Okay, how are you going? Have some water. Here comes the next one. It's got a Spanishy feel. Karen, I think you're going to particularly love this one. Because we're turning, babe. We're turning. However, we're not jumping and turning. We're not springing, all right? Let's see how much time we've got left. Oh, you're doing amazing. Well done. So, yeah, not turning, but nice, strong tango rhythm, all right? So we're going to do step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, step, pick up, stamp. You're cross-phrasing. So it's going to go. Let's stand on our right leg, everybody. I'm going to back you straight away here. You're going to step back on your left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 7 and, wait on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. My bad. Just on 7, stamp it through. Shall I show you that again? That was a bit of a dog's dinner, wasn't it, really? Standing on your right leg. Step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, step. Simply do 4 and then stamp your left leg through. Got it? You're now standing on the left, so we're going to repeat it on the right. Step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, step. Let's just do that a few times and get that rhythm, keeping it nice and even and strong, strong. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. 7 is your stamp on the left. Well, stepping on the right, but picking up on the left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Stamp on 7. 7. Good. How was that? You happy with that? So, team, eventually, let me show you. It's going to be lovely. You're going to do a turn with it. So when you turn it, my loves, you step in towards the leg that you're doing your pickups on. So when you step back on the left, turn by your right. Do 1 full turn for me. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Stamp it through. How was that? Now we're stepping back on the right. You're going to turn by your left shoulder and step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, step, pick up, step, stamp it through. Always bring your stamp forwards because it will help you keep your weight forwards and it will help you ground yourselves after that turn. Again, stepping back on the left, turning to your right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Well done. Just a quick note, this is the one where your pickups come up but they never go behind you, yes? They come up and then they still land, they're chasing the other leg, yeah? So that's the little, just keeping it underneath you tip for you, all right there? So you've got that on the right and on the left, okay? Then you've got tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel. So I'm gonna be nice and give you a pause here. I'm gonna give you a pause. Yes? You're familiar with that, and we often do more with it. Da, 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 da. Have a break. Da, 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 da. Have a break. And then skip it, sweep that roll. Da, 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 da. Okay? And 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay? 6-beat cramp rolls. What do they need? They need 2 tap steps. Yes? You're used to doing 5s, and I think we have done 6s, but you've got to get 2 feet, and then we come back to the left, and left and right. Same rules apply. If you've started on the right heel should go down first. Tap, step right, tap, step left, heel right, left. Then on the left, tap, step left, tap, step right, heel the left first. And that's just a nice little Spanishy feeling ending. So that ending section, once you've done your 2 turns, looks like this. Tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel. Okay, whole thing together, then we'll put the music on. It's a nice little combo to get your teeth into, guys. Standing on your right, we turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Back and right. Tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel. Oh, it looks like we're going to the left first on the cramp roll. Okay, so let's try that again. Stand on your right, so we're stepping back on the left. I think that's why I went the wrong way. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Left leg, tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel. Tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel, left. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, here comes the music. That's a nice lively one to get your teeth into, guys. Are we good? Lots of fun here. Step back on the left. Turn to your right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel. Tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel. Roll. Back on the left. Snap, step. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and snap. Tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel, tap, step, heel. Let's get feet, jump, roll. Let's get feet, jump, roll. Yes. Are you hearing that lovely rhythm? Trust it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Right. There we go. So you've got turns in there. You've got your compound pickups. You've got your 6-beat crab roll. Slightly turning the hip to the corner. If you can get that slightly Spanishy style, that would be gorgeous. And you've got your tap, step, heel with a nice syncopation there as well, and a pause. Lovely rhythms in there for you level 1s to get your teeth into. Hope you enjoyed practicing that one. Do it again. Pause. If you've got yourself knotted up, unknot yourself, step away from it, come back to it another day. Okay, I need some water. How about you? Are you staying hydrated, my lovelies? We're nearly there. You are so gorgeous. Well done. Now then, I do want you to, when you finish this class today, well, good for time, we can do a couple more. Good. Got 2 more things for you in this lesson. And I'd like you to also go back to the add-on that I gave you just before Easter, which was the revival routine, the Gregory Porter. I'd like you to do that again and get to the place where we've got to with it. That's your add-on for today, okay? Because it's quite a lot. There's quite a lot of material in there. And boy, have I given you some new stuff today. So let's do 2 more exercises, one of which is a nice little travel. And finally, a swing tempo. You haven't had a lot of that today. You've had a lot of even tempos. Okay, so this one's a lovely swingy one. Nice and simple to start, my lovelies. So just to break you in, it's tap, spring, tap, step, will change twice. Start on your right. Tap, spring, tap, step, will change, tap, spring, tap, step, change. If you can, travel it forwards. If you need to, really small, that's fine too. And always, please know, whenever I say tap spring, a tap step is just fine too. Now you're going to do a tap step heel to the right and a ball step behind. Guys, it is a step, but I don't want you to put your heel down. I want you to step on the ball of your foot. Tap, step, heel, step, tap, step, heel, step. Can you still see my feet? There's 3 of those, my loves. So if I come over here, you're going over towards your right. Tap, step, heel, step, hand. Tap, step, heel, step, tap, step, heel, step. And then just give me a tap step will change to the side, making it open. Yes, and then back the other way. Tap, step, heel, step, behind. Tap, step, heel, step, tap, step, heel, step, tap, step, heel, change. That is not difficult. It's just the weight shift, isn't it? You're on the right and you're on the left. You're just making it look smooth. Tap, step, heel, change. On the left, put the right behind. On the ball, tap, step, heel, change. Take it in front and behind. Slightly out to the corner. And then side to side. Out to the corner and behind. And tap, step to the side. Tap, step, heel, change. Yeah? How was that? So from the beginning, this is the last one, and then we're just going to do a little bit of work on your pickups and your pullbacks. So we've got tap, spring, tap, step, heel, change, tap, spring, tap, step, heel, change. Da, 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 tap, step, heel, change. Are you with me so far? Now, rather than going straight back, we're going to do the whole thing again, starting on the left. So tap, spring, tap, step, heel, change. Starting on your left, go. Tap, step, behind. And finally, tap, step, change. Okay? Yes? Give it a go. You can always rewind it and do it again. Tap, step, change. A nice little one from Robbie. Okay, nice and gentle. Tap, step, change. On the right. Even this bit. So that's the challenge there. It's hard to make that smooth. Notice how I'm using my ballon to bend and bounce through my knees to help with that, yeah? So that's going to need a little bit of practice, not on the steps. They're not difficult steps for you. It's the rhythm, yeah? Give that another go and try and keep it lilty all the time. Whatever space you've got, it could be really small, yeah? And even though there's a heel there, don't bash it out too heavy. Nice and smooth, lilt across the room. Nice and smooth, lilt across the room. Okay? Enjoy that one. Last one, and then I'd like you to do your revival routine. So you're going to find a YouTube video that says level 1 add-ons, and then you're going to see me last week or the week before, I can't remember, I'm losing track of days now, doing the Gregory Porter routine. The speed there is also the challenge, so keep going over that one for me, and I'll give you something more next week. Last thing, just to give yourselves a little bit of a chance not to get rusty on these, we're going to look at your pickup, pullbacks and maxi forward with toe taps. Whether you're getting a pickup in or not, it's okay. The rhythm doesn't change massively. Give me, guys, stamp right, stamp left, pick up, step. Give me stamp, stamp, pull back on the right. Dab, dab, pull back. So the pickups are chasing each other. Try and land on the balls of the feet. I don't think I did there. Naughty Kate. And again, stamp, stamp, pick up, step, stamp, stamp, pull back. That goes twice, guys, and you're still on the right leg. Then we're doing a maxi forward. Drop, shuffle, pick up, change toe. Drop, shuffle, pick up, change toe, stamp. That's your change of weight, so it's not the same pattern as we have been doing. And then the same on the left. Drop, shuffle the right, pick up, change toe, tap the left. Drop, shuffle, pick up, toe, tap, and stamp. So it's 2 to the right and a stamp, and it's 2 to the left and a stamp. Let's just do that again, that maxi forward. Try and get that body line forwards, not tipping. Think corner to corner, back leg there. 5, 6, 7, 8. On the left. Okay? Listen, this is how it sounds without the pickups. It's totally fine and it's totally gorgeous. Okay? be a number of reasons why you don't want to pick up today. It could be that you're feeling like, might be a bit slippery, don't feel like the ankles and shins are strong enough today to do the pickups. Doesn't matter. Forget about the pickups, just do the drop, shuffle, spring toe. Sounds just as lovely. Okay? Let's do the whole thing on the right. Stamp, stamp, pick up, step, pick up, step. Stamp, stamp, pull back and wait. Stamp, stamp, pick up, step, pick up, step. Stamp, stamp, pull back. We go. Now, I did that a little bit slow. So the first bit, which you're really familiar with, is going to feel a little bit more like that. That's a little bit nicer tempo. Yeah, you need that little bit of speed to get the elevation. You don't want it to be too laboured. Shall we give it a go? Guys, the good news is it's all going to go on the right, and then we're going to do it on the left separately. Okay? Shake it out, do it again on the right. Now let's mark it on the left. Ready? Stamp left, stamp right, pull back. So pick up, step. And then, excuse me, left, right, bend, pull back and pause. Stamp, stamp, pick up, step. Stamp, stamp, pull back and pause. You're going to the left corner first on the maxi forwards, yeah? Drop, shuffle, spring toe. Drop, shuffle, spring toe, stamp. And now to the right. Drop, shuffle, okay, bit faster, and then we'll do it once to the music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. To the left. Stamp. To the right. Stamp. Okay, last time then, guys. Take a deep breath. As usual, you've had quite a workout in this hour of tap. Here's this last one, Whistle Stop, the music's called. Whistle Stop by the Swinging Fireballs I'm using. And here's your last go on the left. Here we go, team. Woo! In 5, 6. In 5, 6, 7. Left, left. So, I hope you've had a great tap lesson. I certainly have loved teaching you again, and that is bang on an hour. So, if you've done all that I've done with you in that hour, hats off to you guys. Feel free to pause the video whenever you need to. And now, if you've got 10 minutes and you've got it in you, go back to the previous video, the add-on, and just have a little look at that Gregory Porter revival routine again for me, all right? And if you're done, if your brains are exploding, put it away and do it another day. And I'll be back with you soon. And what I'd like you to do is that bass class that you've just learnt again and again, as many times as you want to. And let us know when you've done it, won't you? Lots of love, keep in touch, stay safe. And by all means, drop me a message with any questions about the tap or any videos of you doing the tap. I'd love to see them. Take care. Lots of love. Bye.